What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to show you a few things that you want to look for when you are trying to buy a 2004 through 2008 Ford F150. This is a 2005 with a V6 4.2 engine in it, and I want to show you a few things that you want to look for so you be safe and you have a good purchase. And this is the truck that I bought on the auction and I fixed it up. It was damaged over in this area, but there was no mechanical issue or airbags or anything like that. So let's get started. Okay, so the most important thing is the drivetrain, the engine and the transmission. So first things first, you want to turn it on, listen to it, see how it sounds. I'm gonna turn this one on in a minute. And you want to look at the oil, at the coolant, you know, it's not mixing or anything like that. But there's a few common problems with these engines. This one is the 4.2 V6. Let's talk about the V8, the 4.6 and the 5.4. These engines have all kinds of problems. The early models have the spark plugs blow out. The later models have the spark plugs get stuck in the cylinders. They have timing chains that will stretch, and then it will start with a check engine light and then rattling noise, and then eventually just the whole motor is gonna have a catastrophic failure. So you wanna, if you're not trying to tow much, you wanna stay away from the V8 unless you're taking it for a work truck and you're gonna be hauling things around, and you know, you're gonna have to look for the problems that engine have. But this one, the V6, it's a 4.2. It is known to be more reliable. The early models had some vacuum leaks and other issues, but this one have a lot less issues. The 2005 4.2 V6, but it still has few issues. So one of the most annoying one, this engine was shared with the Mustang in that time. So one of the most annoying one is the oil pan gasket leak and the rear main seal leak. This is for high mileage vehicles. The rear main seal would leak, and it's a pain to get it replaced, so you want to get underneath and look. Even for lower mileage vehicles, the oil pan gasket would still leak because there's a small gasket that goes on, and then you have to put RTV all around. It's a pain in the butt. So you want to look for leaks. And number two, you want to look for exhaust manifold leaks, which is down there, but this one doesn't have it, so I can't have you listen to it because it's not leaking. Guys, so this is the exhaust leak that I'm talking about. Now you can hear it. It's coming from this side. And now if you can see, I'm gonna push the gas. But these are very common on these engines, especially the 6 cylinders. It would leak, and then it will be like, it sounds like an airplane, like burp, 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 like this, but it's just an exhaust manifold. Number two is the oil pump. The oil pump in these engines have a drive shaft that drives them. It is very thin. It looks like an Allen key, so you want to have that replaced as a preventative maintenance. And after you replace that, you're gonna have the peace of mind that that small drive shaft is not gonna strip on you and cause no oil pressure and cause catastrophic failure as well. Okay, so again, guys, this truck have a new oil pump about 5,000 miles ago, and this is how the oil pressure is supposed to look like. That's at idle. It doesn't go up or down. It maintains that even when driving, not like Chevy's or GM products. And the temperature is gotta be just right below the middle. It should maintain right below the middle, and the oil pressure should be just like what you see right here. So if it's low, stay away. If it's fluctuating, usually Ford trucks, these kind of trucks, they don't fluctuate as much. They maintain around that. So yeah, see, I just revved it and it didn't change at all. Well, the transmission are very robust as long as you maintain them. A while ago I had a rough shift, a rough downshift. It would bang down to gears, so when I removed the oil, the transmission pan, I found that the filter was dropped and the transmission was starving for fluid. So that's not good. I replaced the filter and the fluid and everything, and it was running, it was shifting great again after that. So that's for the engine and the transmission. You wanna listen to it. I'm gonna turn it on right now so you can listen to it. This engine is very healthy. It has good oil pressure. It never loses oil. It runs great. So I'm gonna turn it on so you can listen to it. You heard how it fired right up, no problems, no hesitation, no check engine light. It sounds good, sounds smooth. So that's how it should sound. So now going to the next problem is the suspension in these trucks. So what you want to listen for first is the squeaking. So when you turn the steering wheel side to side, you're going to hear some squeaking. That's a ball joints noise. Okay, so one last thing that these trucks can have if they were towed heavily with, this one does not have any problems. It doesn't even have a trailer hitch. There's no trailer hitch down here, so it was not towed with much. But you want to listen for a rear end. You want to drive it and listen for if there's any whining noise coming from the rear end. Sometimes the gears in the differential can chew on each other and cause a problem, and you want to just listen to it and make sure when you drive it is smooth and there's no weird noises or anything like that. Other than that, just check the performance, look around, and make sure it drives nice. And yeah, these are the common issues. I hope this video can help someone, make a decision and look for a problem. And be safe, because sometimes when you try and buy something from someone, they're gonna try and hide the issues that the truck have. So hopefully this video is helpful. If it was, please give it a big thumbs up. Please comment below, let me know what you think, and I will catch you guys in the next one.